Hi, this is Gail Shields-Miller from Designlicious, and I am here to interview
Benjamin Bradley
and
Thiergartner
at their wonderful space over at Holiday House. And why don't you guys tell me a little bit about your inspiration for the room, and then I'll photograph it. But before I start, I want to know, excuse me guys, if that's a real cake over there. It looks delicious.
A real cake. It is a buttermilk spice cake with an orange glaze, and the recipe will be on our website later this week.
Oh, gotta have it, gotta have it. And is it gonna last the whole 3 weeks, do you think?
It's like
we're
last
eating
morning.
it.
Oh, you're,
now.
well, yeah, definitely. I think you should cut it up after this interview, actually.
I think you're right.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your room. I'm going to scan around and
Well, we
take
love
some
this house. We did.
We
We
did the Holiday House
participated last year, and it's a gorgeous New York townhouse from the beginning of last century, and
So we love the entryway, we love Christmas, and so that was our high hope to have that, and so we were able to get that. When we walked in the space though, it immediately said sort of a warm climate Christmas. It wasn't a typical red and green Christmas to us, and so we thought, David's from California, we thought citrus and magnolia and lemons and a whole kind of just Mediterranean maybe, possibly Christmas. So that's what we went with. We went with all the citrus tones.
so you have to tell me, who did you guys actually put together?
yeah.
You physically did it?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
We delivered about 36 dozen fruit, and then that's a whole plywood structure with chicken wire, and then we thatched it with magnolia.
Oh my
I
God.
felt like it was a Rose Parade float.
Yeah.
From New Year's.
When it starts moving, we'll get nervous, right?
Exactly.
Our contractor put it up. Hopefully it will stay there.
It looks fantastic. And again, it's over here by the fireplace. Love it. Love it.
So yeah, that's just then the magnolia theme just took over, right?
Yeah.
So, and there's two beautiful big live trees behind you.
All right, let me get those. Hang on. Whoops, coming back. These are live. What kind of tree is that?
That's a magnolia.
Wow, it's
Southern
beautiful.
Magnolia.
Where did you find that?
On 28th Street.
28th Street. Oh, I forgot about 28th Street. Yeah.
No, it's down south.
Right, right. Yeah. South 28th Street, right?
South of here.
South of 59th Street.
So we really wanted, we loved this floor. We, in some way, reminded us of sort of a David Hicks pattern. It almost became contemporary as opposed to old world. And so we wanted to do kind of a combination of contemporary art, some contemporary elements, and then the antiquity of what the house also represents.
So what other pieces do you think are absolutely fabulous that are in this room?
There's a lot of beautiful.
Well, we sort of like this combination. It's a terracotta plaque.
By who?
It's an antique.
Good question. I don't know. Probably about 1780, actually.
Wow.
Then we have a contemporary piece of art, and I'm never going to be able to get that name either.
I like that. It's a deer,
And
right?
it's a Japanese bronze deer.
Wow. Wonderful, wonderful. Great, great, great mirror. A
Beautiful
pair of
mirrors
them. From
by
whom?
Artifacts up in Kent, Connecticut.
Artifacts. Oh, I know that company. That's a
yeah.
great one. See? Another source for me. Didn't think
And
about
then
that.
These are urban electric light fixtures.
Uh-huh. Oh, I know that company also.
Yeah.
Great, 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 great.
And then our dear friends with the lanterns or with the sconces and the lanterns.
Is Paul Ferrante.
Oh, and where did you get them to have one of those just sitting around waiting to be hung in the
Yes,
middle of this
exactly.
It was
room?
in the showroom. We said, please, may we borrow?
I know, the beg is part of this whole deal.
You
I'm
bet.
aware.
Oh, you do that. You did that really well with the design on the dime. So. And then Gerald Bland was extraordinary. He did the center hall table, his contemporary art, his 8-panel series of Italian paintings. He was extraordinarily, and his coffee table, very, very giving.
I like the mix of the contemporary art and the traditional art.
We wanted to
Thank you.
respect the integrity of the house and its longevity, and at the same time,
We felt like maybe the Italian paintings could have been hanging here, and we came in and juxtaposed the contemporary feeling on top of it.
I like that.
So,
yeah.
Right, so it gives it a dual personality, but it's probably true. I mean, you didn't change anything in the architecture. I know that. You weren't allowed to do
yeah,
that.
Not a thing. So
Right.
we tried to. Somebody said this morning, said, "Oh, it's so cozy," and we thought if we could make this sort of monolithic limestone mausoleum cozy, then we did a pretty good job. So we were happy. We wanted it to be a family, and the trees are sitting in the corner behind you, waiting for the family to install them in the rest of the house. So.
Is that, oh, that's for the rest of the house, for the Christmas
Exactly.
scene. You know what's interesting for me, having done this before, is first to gather up such fabulous pieces in such a short time.
Yeah.
So that's nice. It shows how deep your arms go in the field, and how much talent you have for selecting the right pieces. And I think it's great. I've seen entryways, foyers done before, and I think this one's spectacular, actually. Really wonderful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, this has been fun.
Thank you
Okay.
very much. Good to see you.
Gail.
Ciao.
Ciao.